Why is a platypus called a platypus? Why is it the only mammal that lays eggs? Why does it become a secret agent when it wears a fedora? These and many other questions will not be answered here today because I ain't no scientist. But I'm gonna look to 20 animals with completely weird names. Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing this, guys. I just wanted to review some other things. Like this, the Wonderpus photogenicus. Isn't that just an octopus? Why is it called Wonderpus? Why is it so photogenic? I mean, what's so photogenic about this? To its fantastical appearance. Oh yeah, sure. Somebody looked at this and said, that's a Wonderpus. Oh, so photogenicus. I mean, who thought of this? Who thought of this name? What do these scientists have on their minds? Number 2, spiny lump sucker. How did they discover that it sucks lumps? Did they try it? They have modified the pelvic fins that act as a adhesive disc, allow them to suck on surfaces such as rocks and remain attached. This is why they called it the lump sucker. The lump sucker. It sounds like an insult. Hey there, lump sucker. Did some bully call you lump sucker today? The spiny lump sucker, by the way. How did they come up with these names? And it's just number 2. The pleasing fungus beetle. The pleasing fungus? Is it a beetle that likes to please fungus? Most of these reddish orange and black species are pleasing because they are generally harmless to humans and may even act as pollinators. Oh, so you are a pleasant company to be around, to have around. You're pleasant. However, not all species live up to this aspect of their name, as some pleasing fungus beetles have become notorious and not so pleasing pests. Then why are they called pleasing fungus beetle? You could have called them in any other way. Some of them are pleasing, some of them are not, just like neighbors. You could have called them neighboring fungus beetle, not pleasing fungus beetle. If not all of them are pleasing, then why? The pink fairy armadillo. This just feels like one of those episodes of Who's That Pokemon? It's Pinky Fairy Armadillo. That looks like... You know, guys, we should all be grateful for the fact that they chose to call him only Pink Fairy Armadillo. They could have called him in any other way, but... Yeah, also known as Pichichiego? What? But why is it fairy? Is it a fairy? And the pink part is derived from their pinkish... Yeah, I could tell that. How? Wait. 3.5... Why don't you freaking use the metric system? I don't know how much is that. Maybe it's... pretty small. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Let's move on. Let's just move on with this. The raspberry crazy ant. Is it a ant that is crazy about raspberry? What is raspberry? The raspberry crazy ant, or Nilanderia fulva, may be red like a raspberry. No, it's not. No, this ain't red. This is brownish at the very least. No, it's not red. This is not red. What the hell are you talking about? Get your eyes checked, scientists. Whoever called it that way. This ant species is named after the Texan exterminator. Wait, hold on. You call this ant species after an exterminator. Tom Raspberry. We first noticed the ants' increasing presence in Texas in 2002. They called them after an exterminator. Should they consider themselves honored? Should they consider themselves like, hey, I bring the name of my killer? I mean, these scientists have a lot of sarcasm. They like irony. The satanic leaf-tailed gecko. I can tell about the leaf-tailed, but why is it satanic? I mean, why is it satanic? Wait, wait. The satanic part of its name is more ambiguous, but may derive from the unsettling nature of its strange appearance, with spines protruding from its body, head, and trunk. It takes only that to be labeled as satanic. I thought that this gecko over here was found during a ritual of some sort. All hail Satan Gecko! Gekatan. All hail Gekatan. Did he summon a demon in our world? What did he do? Does that leaf involves some sort of rituals? This doesn't make any sense, guys. I mean, either this gecko is capable of summoning a demon, a demon, or this has no right to be called satanic. Maybe he's an atheist, you know, and you should be called this atheist leaf-tailed gecko. Ever thought of that? Let's move on. Tasseled Wobbegong. I don't know how to react to that. I mean, Whoopi Goldberg? Is it because of these things that looks like her hair? What? Why is it called like that? It's a carpet shark. This thing is a shark. With an appearance that's almost as strange as its name. Yeah, but what brought them to call it the tasseled Wobbegong? I mean, the word Wobbegong, an Australian Aboriginal term that translates to shaggy bird. I mean, it's because of this. You could have called this thing shaggy shark. I mean, you could have called them shaggy shark. I mean, Wobbegong? What is that supposed to mean? That means nothing to me. The Hellbender. We had the satanic gecko. Now we have the last Hellbender. Avatar, the last Hellbender. Can it bend hell to its will? Can it just shape hell as he pleases? While the origins of its name are unknown, herpetologists Tom R. Johnson and Jeff Brickler hypothesize that the name Hellbender derived from the salamander's monstrous size and strange appearance, causing it to resemble a creature from hell bent on returning. That is just a lizard. That is just a salamander. I mean, what's so hellish about this thing? I mean, it kind of looks like a lizard, stretched out lizard, but there's nothing hellish about this. I think. Curiously, it's sometimes also called as a snot otter. Okay, no, stop. Hang on a second. I've seen otters. They are lovely. If this is their hellish counterpart, well, are the others the angels? This is the demon? How does this work? I don't know, but it is the 4th largest salamander in the world, so hey, good for him. Chicken turtle. I don't know how they. I don't want to know how they called it the chicken turtle. Did someone try to eat this thing and it tasted like chicken? Or does this thing go just going just all around? This has nothing to do with chickens. Why is it called the chicken turtle? Does he run away when he's afraid? It supposedly tasted like chicken. I'm trying to guess, guys, the origins of these names. And apparently, I was on the right track. Why would you ever eat something like this? Let's just move on. Star-nosed mole. I mean, hey. Yes, I can see why. This makes more sense than everything else I've seen until now, guys. It looks like one of those stars that you were drawing as a kid. Yes, so there's nothing wrong with this. I see nothing wrong with this. Let's move on. Red-lipped batfish. I'm more concerned about the bat part, but I can see the big red lip. Hey man, are you up for a kiss? I bet that someone tried to kiss this thing. Scientists, guys, calm yourselves down. Get out of the laboratory from time to time. Have some human interactions so you wouldn't need the red-lipped batfish. Alright? And don't kiss these big inviting red lips. Those ain't for humans, guys. Those ain't for humans. He's one of the strangest looking fish in the sea with a face that looks eerily human. No, I'm saying no to that. I mean, does this thing looks human to you guys? Because it surely doesn't to me. I mean, how can you even imagine this thing as a human? Or as a bat? I mean, nothing makes sense. The only part, you could have called it just the red-lipped fish. But why the batfish? Why is it called batfish? Does it say why? For this animal distinctly another batfish. There are other batfish species? So it's not the batfish, but it is the red-lipped batfish. But there are other batfishes. I will never understand how they come up with these names. The goblin shark. Oh yeah, I know this guy. Yeah, I know you, man. And technically for the nose, you kind of look like a goblin. So, hey, just like the star-nosed mole, you're totally cool, man. You're totally cool. Hummingbird hawkmoth. I actually saw these things all around, nearby flowers. I even took some pictures of them. I was confused at first because I was like, wait, this is not an hummingbird. This is a moth. This is a butterfly. I thought I could tell this wasn't an hummingbird. But apparently they have some resemblance to hummingbirds. So, yes, this makes sense. Hummingbird, hawkmoth. Yes, you pass the test. And it's kind of cute to see them eat, guys. They're little proboscis. They're little thing. They just go from the flower. It's kind of cute. This thing is kind of cute, honestly. Leafy sea dragon. Well, hey, aren't you a good-looking one? And I'm not being sarcastic here. This feels like one of those Dark Souls, or, well, not Dark Souls, maybe Monster Hunter monsters, the Leafy Sea Dragon. This thing, can you imagine this thing just gigantic? And you have to hunt this thing. Wouldn't that be cool, guys? Wouldn't that be cool? I can see why it's called Leafy, and I can see why it's called the Sea Dragon. This guy is cool. I don't even need to read the description. You pass, man, you pass. Frilled-necked lizard. Huh, aren't you a thrilling meeting? Nah, this guy is the dinosaur who killed the fat guy in Jurassic Park. Yeah, nah, you can't fool me. You are that thing. I can't remember the name of the guy, but yeah, nah, you are that dinosaur. You are that dinosaur. You ain't a thrilling experience that I would like to have. Certainly not. But you look cool. You look cool. The mustached puffbird. Oh, this kind of look like a Pokemon actually. The mustached puffbird. Oh, guys, go get yourselves a mustached puffbird. This thing. This thing is just so freaking lovely. It looks like... Oh, this... Now this one is so nice to see. After the lizard, this one... Oh, it's just... Oh, a pure blessing. The mustache puffbird is called a puffbird because it looks plump, round, and puffy. Oh no, this thing... This thing... is just so freaking cute. This... And the mustache, it can be this. You are so stylish, man. You're so stylish. This one, you're cool, man. You're cool and nice. The ice cream cone worm. Now, first of all, no. Second, it looks like more one of those ugly vases that your aunt has in her house that is so freaking ugly that you would just want to smash it for how ugly it is. Who in the ever-loving hell thought that this is an ice cream cone? Does it look like an ice cream cone to you guys? This is no. Why is it called the ice cream cone? These tubes have a striking resemblance to ice. What the hell are you talking about? Whoever named this ice cream cone, you never had an ice cream cone in your entire life, man. And this is an ice cream cone. I'll put a picture of an actual ice cream cone here, guys. This is an ice cream cone. That is not an ice cream cone. It should be called ugly auntie's vase worm or whatever, but no. You will not ruin ice cream cone for me. You will not ruin them. The strange-tailed tyrant. Oh, I see you seriously took a lot of effort to name this the strange-tailed. Why is it strange? There's nothing strange about it. Why is it called a tyrant? Is this thing like the Red Baron because of the red thing over here? I would have called him the Red Baron, honestly. This bird looks cool. Why is it called a tyrant, though? It's called the strange-tailed, is relatively straightforward. But no, there's nothing strange about this tail. After the leafy-tailed gecko, this is strange to you? This is strange for scientists. But why is it called a tyrant? Strange-tailed tyrants belong to the bird family Tyrannidae. Tyrannid whisperwind, which is the largest bird family on Earth with over 400 species. Interesting. The English naturalist Mark Catesby described the eastern kingbird Tyrannus as a tyrant. But why is it a tyrant? Does it go to other birds and say, I am your conqueror, you shall bow to me, peasants? Is it because of that? This is not a satisfying explanation. Who named the genus after the eastern kingbird? Kingbird again, but is it a tyrant? You can be a king, but not a tyrant. You can be a merciful king, but why a tyrant? What's so tyranty about this bird? I don't know, man, but you ain't strange. You look cool, in my opinion. Fried egg jellyfish. Oh yeah, I know these ones. Fried egg. Don't eat this. Do not. Please. It looks like a fried egg, but this is not a fried egg. But I can tell that the name is appropriate. Screaming hairy armadillo. Let me guess. Let me guess. It screams. It screams. And it is hairy. And it is an armadillo. Right? The screaming hairy armadillo is far hairier than most other armadillo species. Yes, I can see that. It has thick, long, bristly hairs all over its body, even on its shell or carapace. Carapace. Whatever. That explains why it's called a hairy armadillo, and the qualifier screaming refers to the armadillo's tendency to loudly squeal when handled by humans or threatened by other predators. They really took it to a long stretch here. They really tried hard with this one, right? They really tried hard with this one to find an appropriate name. I would be called the average looking guy. I mean, what the hell? I mean, you could have called it... I'm gonna call you Sherman. Yeah, I'm gonna call you Sherman. Man. Sherman Foster. Yeah. Sherman Foster. Look at him. Doesn't he look like a Sherman? Sherman Foster A. Dillo. Yeah, this will be your new name. Though I shall declare. Okay, guys, this has been reviewing weird animal names. I don't know why I did this video. But hey, congratulations. You wasted some time of your lives. Have a good day.